think we're halfway there. I don't know. Was this halfway? We're in the gas station that's in the middle of the median on the toll road on the way through Lawrence, Kansas.
We're in Kansas.
We made it to Kansas, and it's like 1 in the morning, so we got the coffee. We're going to push forward a few more hours.
Got some watered down, unsweet tea that was soaked up off the floor.
Yeah, screw McDonald's.
You ain't got wind out here?
Well, it was one. No, the wind's back home on the farm. She's got a little more room out there than she does here.
What are you making?
Breakfast burrito.
All right.
This is a wild hog bacon from Texas. Wild hog Texas bacon. I couldn't believe it. And I could believe it because everyone's hippies out here.
You didn't wash your hands.
I didn't wash my hands.
4 5 8 4.
Are you already going?
Just be natural, just like.
It's the day before we head out to elk hunt. Out here making sure our bows are still on, making sure this camera mount we got set up isn't going to throw us off too much. Right by the airport. Hey, Hunter and Cheek got in this morning, haven't slept up. He's gonna shoot me. Alright, give me missing this target.
These kids hate us. They're like, please get off the range. All right, we got Jordan taking some practice shots. Tomorrow morning we're heading out on our elk hunt. We pack in tomorrow, and we're shooting all right, I guess.
I ain't missed a target yet.
Did I hit that?
I think he might have just
I
missed.
may
Did
have
I hit
jinxed it.
But we're out here at this, what is it, a public range, I guess?
Go to public range.
Public bag.
Yeah, out here by the
Surrounded
airport.
by antelope.
Yeah, they got antelope all over the place. Getting us fired up for tomorrow.
About to get on a good spot and stalk real quick. And
Yeah.
probably get locked up in jail by Green Jeans.
Yeah.
But
We're going to get a few more shots in, though, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
Like I work at Southwest Airlines. Just give me your bag so I can smash it.
you take that small one right there. Just go to
Yeah.
spot and scope.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
see. Try not. Switchback down it.
I don't think he's got any switchbacks on his side.
Here's our situation. There's a lot of it you can't see, but it's about noon. We're getting packed in. We're gonna get camp and everything set up and see if we can find us some elk hanging out somewhere.
Alright guys, so we just got to camp. It was about a 4-hour horse ride. Hadn't been on a horse before, so a little bit sore, but it wasn't too bad. We gained a lot of elevation in the ride, but we arrived here at camp, so I want to show you around what a spike camp is and exactly kind of what we paid for. Basically, I'm in the food tent now. They didn't provide us with food, but they gave us a stove that you can see here. a little target bag so we can practice with. The stove runs off propane. We got a little bench, water cooler, tarp, a couple lighters, pots and pans. They left us some water here, which is good. I'm not sure why we got spaghetti sauce. That's not ours, but then we got some lanterns, some duct tape. This is some stuff that my buddy Cheeks already put out of his that he's brought to eat. So that's pretty much it for the food tent. Then we got our camping tent on the other side, but as you can see, it's just a canvas, big old canvas tent. Right over there's that tent that we're gonna be sleeping in with the cots that they provided. But so we were told that we'd be provided, you know, stuff right by a water source, and it's a water source, but it's not anything pretty. We've got a little bit of water trickling here, but it's dry upstream and dry downstream, so I'm not too thrilled about that part of it, but hopefully we'll be able to find some more water or boil some later. As you can see, there's quite a bit of algae down there, and I don't really want to pull from that, but Jordan just pulled from down here in a spot that was a little deeper and didn't have algae. It's not running, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to see if our filters work. So I'm taking the people inside our tent. Jordan, you want to give the tent tour?
Hello and welcome to our crib. We got 3 spacious cots, battery powered lantern, that chair, and yeah.
They gave us a stove over here, but
and a hard dirt floor.
We don't have an exhaust pipe, so we might die of you know,
Fumes.
air pollution.
CO2?
I don't know.
Most importantly, though,
That's only if we kill one.
it's our celebratory Breckenridge bourbon.
But so basically, all they provided was the cots and that stove, and anything else they gave us. Is that lantern? The tent and the lantern.
No advice.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a spike camp is, though, apparently. So we're gonna rough it out this week. See what we're made of, I guess. Send them out.
Let's kill an elk, boys.
As you can tell, I'm breathing really hard. I'm not in shape for this. I've been going straight up this hill behind me. I started out down here below. I only had maybe 4 hours to hunt, and it's, I don't know, I couldn't make it all the way down to where I wanted to make it. And I had an elk bugle, actually, the first one I've ever heard while hunting. He was down in the drain a long ways. And, you know, I sat there for a minute, I called back and forth, and he didn't answer back, and I knew I kind of needed to start heading back up, because I really not sure, not real familiar with the area, so I started heading back uphill, and it's been kicking my butt. I've been kind of negative so far, because cussing myself like, man, why aren't you in better shape? But I just happened to stop here and look over, and I found an elk shed. That's how she's laying right there. As you can see, it's not a very big one, but I'm thrilled to death that I got something out of tonight.
Look at my ice cream bar.
Eat your ice cream
before it melts.
All right, Jordan, give us the evening one update.
Day 1, we all headed out in different directions. Somehow me and Hunter ended up in the same spot, bugling at each other. So we ran into some other hunters, found a wallow, Hunter jumped a bull, found a big shed, Cheeks eating an ice cream sandwich. We got our stove going, we're going to get a good night's sleep and hopefully get back at it in the morning.
All right, so it's morning number 1, and we had a game plan this morning to kind of come into this saddle of a creek that we'd looked at on X, and we got in there in the dark and couldn't find a good way through there, so we got in a little bit of a mess. But you really don't know what everything looks like on Google Earth, so we ended up pulling back out right where we came in. And we've had a feeling that these bulls are low, as low as you can get in the basin. And on our way out, we heard one bugle, and we bugled back, and we've been talking back and forth here for a minute, so we're going to try to make a move on them, see if we can't cut some distance, and hopefully keep them talking.
We got to go down pretty low.
You still talking? Even if there's another guy down there?
At least we'll
he
know.
wouldn't be calling that much at nothing.
No, so we got to get all the way down to the bottom. It's probably about 1.5 miles, 2 miles, about 2,000 feet down.
Still gonna get somebody falling here.
Fucking shoes untied again. These
Oh, great. Around.
What do you think we're trying to cross, go up right there? Right there and right there.
I don't care.
I mean, you remember if we get, I mean, it's just right here. When we get up, we walk right back down it.
Wherever, if you think it's easier.
I just think it's...
Oh, rather than that brush pile?
Huh?
Rather than going around that?
Yeah, which I mean, I remember going, when we get up there, I remember we walked right back down because I remember pointing at the trees we took the pictures with. I figure if we get up right here and say that we're making that little
Yeah.
loop,
If we can get up, let's try it.
I think we can. I don't know.
about midday, day really one of full day of hunting. We heard some bugles down in the bottom this morning. We tried to slip down into them, but so thick in here, it's really hard to even get down. This creek bed was the only way we could even get down into it, so we're gonna head back up to camp. Hunter's butt naked behind the camera. He just took a shower in the creek, so we're gonna set up on a wallow hopefully this afternoon, and we're gonna try to get in here real early tomorrow morning if we could find our way back down and get in the thick stuff again, see if we can't find the bulls.
Teamwork.